watched Trey Gowdy preparing this plot to land Susan Rice in jail. Susan Rice is a certified liar whose forked tongue has cost too many American lives. Fortunately, according to one legal expert, there is already a plot underway to convict Rice for her crimes. While addressing Fox and Friends, Judge Andrew Napolitano put forth the idea that Republican Congressman Trey Gowdy could, quote, trap Rice into, quote, misleading Congress during sworn testimony. Napolitano added, if you are under oath, as you will be, then there's two potential crimes, lying under oath and misleading. She has a track record of misleading, serious public misleading, via the Daily Caller. Let's take a listen here.
Former U.S. Attorney, now Congressman Trey Gowdy, who really knows how to cross-examine. And one way you cross-examine is by showing how the witness lied in other instances in the set. Were you lying then or are you lying now? And that is what is going to happen to her. So, simply stated, her credibility is shot before she even takes the oath and says a word.
Will it just be a public embarrassment for her? Because we've seen Trey Gowdy grill people. Or will it be, something more serious?
Will there be legal consequences? Yeah. That is a great question. Unfortunately, the government is allowed to lie to us, even though we, as Roger Clemens or
Sammy Sosa,
exactly, Martha Stewart, we could be prosecuted for lying to them. But there's another crime whereby you can actually tell the truth but still be convicted of misleading if the answer, though technically correct, is misleading. And that's called misleading Congress. And they're probably going to try and trap her into that. Would she be prosecuted? I think so. I think the Trump administration is so furious at what she did that they will lay a trap for her, and we'll see if she falls into it.
Right, because where the Pinocchios are coming from, with TV talk shows and whatnot, she did interviews where she misled.
Yes.
They'd have to get her under oath, is your point, with Trey Gowdy, and actually ask her specific questions about surveillance and other matters and see if she tells the truth then.
In the Roger Clemens case, they forgot to administer the oath, which is why he was not prosecuted. He's eventually acquitted, and I'm a big fan, as you know.
Yes.
Not as big a fan as I am of 42 Faith, but I'm a big fan of Roger Clemens. So he was not prosecuted for lying under oath, but for misleading. But if you are under oath, as I'm sure she will be, then there's two potential crimes, lying under oath or misleading. But she has a track record of misleading, serious public misleading. I'd be surprised if Congressman Gowdy and his colleagues come up with a few other instances on which to examine.
One would struggle to find two more complete opposites than Gowdy, who represents South Carolina's 4th Congressional District, and Rice. While serving both Bill Clinton and Barack Obama, Rice found herself embroiled in one scandal after the other. During the civil war in Rwanda that pitted Tutsis against Hutus, Rice bemoaned the use of the, quote, word genocide for its supposed ability to harm Clinton's re-election bid in 1996. The genocide happened all the same, and Clinton still won re-election. Disgustingly, both Rice and Hillary Clinton invoked the memory of Rwanda in order to justify an ill-conceived intervention against Libyan dictator Muammar Gaddafi. In this case, there was no genocide on the ground, and Gaddafi's removal facilitated the rise of powerful Islamist militia in the failed state via the globalist. Such lack of foresight seems to plague Rice day and night. Following in the wake of the jihadist attack on 2 CIA bases in Benghazi on September 11, 2012, Rice became the spokesperson for the Obama team's fabricated YouTube excuse. 2 decades earlier, Rice had also been part of the Clinton administration that did absolutely nothing to stem the tide of growing militancy in the Islamic world. When Sudanese strongman Hassan al-Turabi began inviting al-Qaeda militants into his country, the U.S. did nothing to stop the rogue African nation from becoming another Afghanistan. When al-Qaeda, then led by Osama bin Laden, bombed 2 U.S. embassies in Nairobi, Kenya, and Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, Clinton responded by bombing both the Al-Shifa pharmaceutical factory in Khartoum. The site produced VX nerve gas for Al-Qaeda and training camps in Afghanistan. The Clinton administration promptly did nothing else afterwards. Why is that not a surprise? Nowadays, Rice is facing increasing scrutiny for her involvement in the Obama administration's wiretapping campaign against President Trump. Gowdy, a longtime enemy of Rice since he led the House Select Committee that investigated the botched response to the Benghazi attack, is likely to bring the hammer down hard. Along with bringing down Rice and possibly the most egregious offenders of the Obama regime, Gowdy is also moving to break up elite pedophile networks all across the country via the New York Evening. Simply put, we should all support Congressman Gowdy. I totally agree. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and again, thank you for watching.